rest. But
Time it!
Hey David, we're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, Dungeon Master for Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus.
Well, the ancients.
No.
Oh. Been a while.
Has. So for 2 points of inspiration, what happened last time?
Anywhere we go?
A lot of Constitution saving throws were failed.
Actually, not that many.
A lot of Constitution saving throws were failed. About 4.
A lot of opportunities to maintain the spell were failed.
Wisps showed just how annoying they can be.
Oh yeah.
I convinced with an nat 20, the dude, the dude who was in charge of the
Duke Ravenguard.
no, it wasn't Duke Ravengard, in charge of the
Gideon.
graveyard, that the helmet was the issue, not the Duke, and that he should allow us to take this helmet away so that we can destroy it or purge it, or in this case,
Purify it.
Purify it, thank you. So he accepted that answer. We left.
No.
Got,
Not only did he accept the answer, but he allowed us to have a long rest in his chambers.
oh, that's right.
Where we then saw the purple thing, which is where he would throw bodies in and create his undead.
Which we had to
Right.
convince him not to
Not to do something to it.
hocus pocus on that
Yeah.
because
It could have been bad news.
So then we left and went back to the High Hall with minimal interactions, although I think we did meet somebody where we had to, the big scary dude where we had to stealth around him. And then we got to the High Hall. We explained the situation. They brought us upstairs. We are doing the ritual, and every round, or at the very least, every time there's some sort of creature-ish thing. Wisp? Is it wisp? Okay, wisps are two wisps are spawning and attacking me, trying to stop me from finishing the.
you have to hold your sword.
I have to hold my sword with the helmet on it or something
Touching
like that,
the
touching it, and I have to make Constitution saving throws, and it keeps trying to, they keep trying to break my concentration, and my Constitution saving throws are fun, and so
And I have to pray
yeah.
to my God.
and she's praying for the
Over
god.
and over.
The same line. Over and over and over.
If only the line was over.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to start again. I twitched.
Damn! What are you?
Could you just stand still?
No, because I can't even stop. Like, I just have to keep going.
Guys, my nose itches.
Don't do it!
2
Constitution
points
failed.
to Androkaz.
All right, cool.
Use those for savings throws.
I know. we
Can we
might.
double that? I think that was like
The
extra.
4th and 5th one, though. Don't waste them
That
on the
wasn't as
first couple.
informative as your previous one.
This is true.
No,
Yeah,
you-
that one wasn't
I was
great, but
on.
Man, she studied for
Yeah.
a couple days on
we
that.
might have to pool the inspiration points to try to get through this.
I have none.
But I think
Oh,
we were
you-
waiting till.
Raise your
seen
hand
the
if you have
original.
inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
No, it actually ended up longer.
I think it's mostly just Kristen and I because we're the ones who
It ended up my recap that time ended up
I have
being
notes.
9
Thank you very much. I've
pages.
been keeping track of
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I believe it.
There's in the script you'll have to
it was
talk
epic.
Every detail of your brother's failure.
It was every detail of everyone's failure. Personally,
Yeah,
my
that was-
I
favorite.
just featured predominantly.
no reason really,
Is this Monday night?
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite personally was that Percy moved behind and swung his flail behind the bad guy's head with advantage, like epically feel. Yes. Yeah. I basically wrote it in my recap that like they had decided that the rules of this fight were that nobody could touch anybody. So like they were like all taking their actions and like whizzing in the air, whooshing their swords in the air, like joined the fight and recognized the rules of the fight. So therefore flung the flail through the air.
Through the ale?
Air.
So we last left off with Arian. There were the 2 will-o'-the-wisps had been killed, but the timer had been reset. So after that's going to be Androkaz, and he's going to have to make his con saving throw. Unless Arian wants to do something,
hold your action until somebody shows up, then you get to attack.
Hold your action. Is Pester's still around too? Is
Can
Pester
holding an
his
action include moving to the enemy?
Well, just wait because he can move them around.
It becomes a reaction, really, I suppose.
So yeah, that way you can get in front of somebody.
So
It's not like you take your whole turn when you hold your action. You're just holding a specific thing. Like,
Okay.
I'm going to fire at the next enemy that appears that
Okay.
I can see.
So a couple
I'm
thoughts.
gonna
that-
slash the next one.
I feel
Or
like
no, I'm
everyone
gonna-
just
But
needs
again,
to
if he
wrap
doesn't
their
appear
bodies
within
around
melee
us.
range, you can't slash him.
So a couple questions, or a couple things that I thought of in between last time and now. We don't know what else is going to spawn. We don't know if that round or second successful Constitution saving throw in the second part that something else is going to come through aside from the wisps. And I don't know. Can I roll an Arcana check or something to see if we stop the ritual? It's not going to do anything bad, and we just stop.
On your turn,
Okay, all right. So that's what
unless
I'm
you want
doing.
Arian to do it.
I don't think he wants to forfeit his killing.
No. All right, Andrew Cass.
20.
Okay.
Or, sorry, 25.
25.
It's a
Good.
dirty.
Or, yeah.
Kyle,
Constitution
it's
saving
over
throw.
20. It's over 9,000. Just leave it.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. So,
No.
yeah.
Hold the sword. Don't scratch your nose.
Alright, we need
I'll reach
4
over and do
more.
it for you.
I don't even get to roll the dice to this. So
What's that?
That's I'll reach over and do it for you if you need.
Of course, immediately after that success, will wisp, boop, doop, in different places than they were.
Pig and dog wisps this time.
I don't think I've ever seen it so far.
Well, Arion gets to move now, right?
Arion gets to attack, but if he doesn't have a ranged attack,
You have ranged attack.
I have a bow.
Shoot it.
You said slash though.
you declared you're going to melee.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know. I was
true.
gonna melee, but where's my character over there?
Right here.
There, yeah.
I can probably get to the other one because
You could
my
get-
range is 30.
Hmm.
So you're going that way.
You allow it though?
Yeah.
Slash.
being generous.
15.
Misses.
You have another attack?
Yeah, I do. On him. 19. So that is 28.
Yeah, it's.
That might hit.
You'll
You never
laugh.
know.
Does a 39 hit?
What type of? Sometimes no.
I know. And that's when it gets scary.
That's when you know you should be running.
Oh no, but
You're like, what's the purpose of the
Using
dice
saving
if
throws and
39
attacks.
doesn't hit?
19.
19. What type of damage is it?
Slashing.
Not magical.
We'll take it though.
That is
So
damage.
yeah, we will.
It was the maximum I could do, so.
Alright. Next is.
Are there any beasts that cast spells? Or elemental type
Next is Dr.
damages?
Faust.
There
all
are
right.
Faster, I would have the magic
sprites which can be summoned,
the whole
which
but
have a lot of
that's at least 9
different
or 10 damage, so
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Okay.
It needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
DC 16.
It fails.
Okay. Let's see. So it's yeah, 2d6.
What type of damage?
Psychic.
Okay.
Half the time when I do that with
5
I'm
and
lucky if I get
6.
10.
11 psychic.
Alright.
all together.
And also,
So they
well, I
would
guess
take
we'll
5.
make that roll when it happens. It'll take a d4 on its next, minus on its next saving throw.
Okay.
Before the end of my next turn.
Alright. Gypsy praying.
What if I want to do something?
One of you has to pray. The other
Well,
one,
that's
Do
just
you
a
want
verbal.
to break my constitution, my concentration?
according to the rules of the ritual, one person has to pray.
Sure.
For
Another
fear
person
of my
has- yeah.
party killing me, I pray.
Can you imagine doing this situation with less than 7 people?
That's whenever you get
This
the-
is a pretty big group.
That's when you get the NPCs involved.
And it's still difficult.
Yeah, and it's the
And we still have an NPC character
Would it go down to 1 wisp?
Yeah, that, on top of that.
on top of
This
that.
last
So
one would
there's
be 1 wisp?
Does
total
anybody
of
have
8,
anything
so
that can
that's
increase
6
constitution
fighting.
saving throw?
Yes.
Next is Eris.
No.
Like sort of
But Dr.
I
Fowler,
already
am
went.
I still pasted?
Yes, we have 5 rounds left of that. I just
Okay,
kept count. Yeah.
perfect.
Oh wait, I have it be
so
faster,
I
wouldn't
have
it?
Moonbeam's on the same
50
line.
Yes.
I have
Left.
50 feet of movement.
Okay.
Can I make it to the other one? You did not. Alright.
What's the haste is here?
Don't you have a ability that increases savings throws?
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Oh,
I have
but a nat
plus.
20 does.
Yes.
Chart.
Chart.
What type of
damage?
One.
We are doing holy
Was it
damage.
for a turn?
One
Holy.
1 minute?
Yes.
What do you mean? You mean,
That
Holy
could be
slashing
viable.
damage, sorry. It's a
Slash.
magical
Give a
weapon, it's
D4.
slashing. It's holy.
okay.
That's
So
I'll
radiant?
take it. That's good.
Does it say radiant damage then?
What did you give my sword? I still have it for
Radiant.
30 more seconds, so I think it's radiant then.
That's the holy, that's
Yes.
radiant.
Yeah,
yes.
radiant, sorry.
So you want to do the crit on the radiant?
Yeah, it's crit on radiant.
Okay.
Of course, that would drop the sword.
That will drop what?
I would get. Oh, that would drop her sword?
Yes.
Because he would probably use concentrate.
Well, you know.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Blessing me for
18.
adding a D4 to my
18. Alright.
constitution.
Deal the maximum amount of damage to your normal damage dice, then roll your damage dice and add that result, then roll on the minor injury chart. Additionally, the creature is glowing for the next minute.
Ooh, I made it glow.
But it would
It's
be-
already glowing. It's a will-o'-the-wisp.
On the minor injury, 19.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what's the max
3
damage
ooze.
and then roll the dice?
The creature is blind. The creature is stunned until the end of its next turn and deafened until it
Oh.
completes the
I do.
recuperated downtime activity.
But I believe
what's the maximum
praying
possible?
would require concentration.
Was it 2d8 extra
What would
or
it do?
just
2d8 extra.
2d8, okay, so
You
3d8 plus
added
2.
So
D4.
26.
Thank you.
For how long?
You already killed it.
Oh, with the
26.
concentration.
Oh, so she doesn't even
I'm
have to
stunned
roll.
with
That's why I said
So
with
hard
the
it died.
concentration.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. It's so quick. I
He
don't
can
have
do
time
it
for
the
this
same,
right
but
now.
then she
Just
loses
go
her,
away.
her
I know the
magical weapon.
feeling.
So,
I'm saying like, I think the
And you had
praying
more
would require
damage coming to him.
concentration, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to.
You didn't even have to roll anything else.
Because I'm done. I can't even find my D8.
What color you want?
wow. Oh, did you see this?
That is epic.
And I brought my own dice jail.
Literally.
Yes.
I need to get one of those. The dice jail. Proper.
Well,
yeah,
I
it's
thought
a
you were
minute
talking
to
about
eat.
the
Exactly.
satchel
Yeah,
for-
exactly. No, I have a massive bag.
Oh, you get the same one.
Same one, yes.
Okay.
And the owlbear tools.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Not when you're fighting.
Alright, how many
This company
inspirations
makes
do you
an
have?
owlbear too, and it's really, really
That
cute.
I have four. The problem is that
But a floof
Inspiration's not
is my
the
next
same.
buy for
A
that.
flump, you mean?
Flump, thank you. I like floof better, but yeah.
just don't turn it
I mean,
upside down.
We do the best we
Yeah.
can, so just.
Who's
Well,
next?
Flump is a registered trademark of Wizards
We
Coast,
start
so
using
anyone else mentioning them in their
inspiration,
campaigns
that
has to
down.
be distinct enough. I think the
The floof, yes, you're right. Floof.
Mhm.
It has the features of some owl-like creatures.
It is now the creature's turn.
How many more rounds do I have of my radiant sword?
Thought we were on 5?
Okay. So,
I'm on 5 on haste, so yeah.
Yeah.
So it
I
might,
think we did it on the same round, so yeah.
so now that I'm done, like I'm gonna call this now I'm down to 4 because I just did one, right? You had 5 before I
That's
started.
right.
Now I'm down to 4.
We're on turn 5.
We're on. We just started
So you
5.
have
so
5 more
so you have
rolls.
5 left, yeah.
Alright. The wisp is obviously going to attack Arian. Nat 20.
Oh, take it for the team, you're keeping them off him.
I feel bad for chanting charge.
You want chant, chart,
So
chart,
earlier, the first like I don't know, 7 to 10 sessions, we didn't do the chart hardly ever, and we always just did double damage. And then we're like, let's try the chart. And then he started using the chart all against us, and we're like, well, it's still fun. And I think it's probably benefited us more than it's hindered us.
The chart giveth, the chart taketh away.
Yeah.
It adds more flavor to it. Like
It
other
does,
things can happen
yeah.
than just doubling my numbers. It's like okay, that's fun,
Yeah.
but
It also includes though, because earlier we were we didn't chart once either. So
Yeah, the maximum the result possible. So 16 lightning damage.
Zap.
Who's going more defibrillator? Clear!
Well, he's not on the ground, so he's clear.
but defibrillator is trying to bring you back to life. This is trying to kill him.
Well,
so.
I mean,
I mean, defibrillator on
If
a
you
live.
use the defibrillator wrong,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
We had a tie between. I think we went with Vafir first and then
No.
Thorby.
no, it's Thorby.
Thorby is
Thorby.
first.
Thorby.
Thorby's
Then
first.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Should we
What
should
about,
we cancel
or
your
the other one
recommend?
died?
And
Yes.
get
Good idea.
more-
Do you
I
want
would
me to bring
use
it back? Because I can bring it back.
Right
No.
now, I wouldn't think so.
Good.
No,
If we take them out before they even
I'm
get
just gonna keep praying. Okay.
It's the same thing.
that's true. We can use inspiration for the
Well, I'm more
affiliate.
worried
Yes.
about is when
Yeah.
his runs out.
There is-
All right.
'Cause we
There
need
is
time
another
left.
option.
You essentially lose a turn that time.
I
so yeah.
will-
We need to use that.
Oh, that's right.
Now it's second level guiding bolt. This one.
Uh-huh.
That's not even the stupid D20.
Old band of making this.
Um,
Or left side instead of-
16.
No.
My turn.
Yeah.
So they have 18, didn't they?
Even more.
More? Is it 19?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised we're actually.
Yeah.
killing
No
them.
bonus action.
Nope. All right. Vafir.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Arcana check to see if we can just stop the ritual, remove the helmet from the thing, just to stop, get everybody situated for this fight. That's what I want to do.
Sure.
Arcana is a religion. What do I need?
Religion.
Religion? Okay. I should not have said
How religious are you?
not.
Yeah.
19.
Nope. Not bad.
Relatively
Okay.
religious today.
When the character holding the sword makes the last saving throw, the ritual is complete. The will of the wisp will be banished, and the helmet will be purified.
Okay.
What happens if we just
Is
stop
there anything
this?
that's
Is there
Once
Once
bad-
it started,
Regardless.
the will of the wisp will keep coming until it's stopped.
If
Until
we
it-
stop.
we
Until
stop.
it's finished?
Until it's finished.
Okay.
Okay, until
All
it's
right.
finished. Okay.
Until it's finished.
Okay.
But
So
if we just stop, then they're still gonna come.
Yes.
They're still gonna come regardless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So my plan did not.
No, and you have
it wasn't your action, so go ahead. You can still do something.
Wait a second.
No,
No, no, no. I just realized something.
She's in character.
Hold on.
Please.
That's helpful.
I'm
See,
angry
phone.
about this story.
By the way,
See.
Did we skip Fester?
where's
That's what I did.
Where's the elephant?
No.
She's right there.
Fester's after.
It's in the room.
Fester's next.
I mean, I could
Oh, he's
do
next.
something with
Yeah.
her.
I forgot.
It's on my turn.
18,
I don't-
I'm so used to
17.
secondary characters going on the same turn. It weirds me out on Thursday
No.
nights when
Spirit
it
like-
rolls
But
separate.
doesn't she protect
Yeah.
if she's
Throws me
standing
off.
by you?
Yeah, doesn't she have like an aura?
Torby and Vafir had
to
18.
protect you from?
Arian and Fester had 16
Yeah.
and 17
And-
respectively.
Give me a second.
I just forget that.
I mean, I vaguely
I'm so used to
remember
double
It's,
characters.
it's from spells.
Well, Animal Companions will go on the same, but he's a 4th level fighter. He's his own character. Maybe a
Or
companion
she
to
can
Arian,
use
but
the
he's still a
wind.
Fester.
Gotcha.
thought
What
I
about
did,
Lulu?
but-
Lulu goes on his turn.
Lulu's an animal companion.
Lulu's her own self.
I don't think so.
Don't minimize
She don't need no man.
Lulu.
Am I 30
Lulu
feet?
can't remember anything anyway, so.
How far away am I from that little wisp? Right now?
Let's see, you're here.
That one's
30.
dead.
Okay, perfect.
That one, oh yeah.
No, the other one's still not dead yet.
I'm gonna
Shocked you, remember?
produce flame on the lilies.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
So it's fire damage.
Yes. Which it resists.
Yeah.
Still charred.
Yes.
Are you say chart?
Yes, chart.
Okay.
Chart.
Chart. We're all waiting for you to
D20
say
and see
it.
what
The
those are.
elemental feat for your fire damage.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Just D20 by itself.
okay.
Just wait till it's your turn.
9.
and then you can-
9. Roll twice as many damage dice as normal, so just double damage.
Or normal.
Yes, it would be.
Yes.
Actually,
19.
if you round
23.
before you double,
Okay.
that
So,
could benefit you.
11.
Yeah.
Still
Or
up.
round from resistance.
That's
Round
cutting
is
it down.
always
So-
down.
I rolled
I
two
would
8s.
He's generous sometimes to get us rounding up, but yeah, we wouldn't want to do that.
No.
Because I get to back to life.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it
does.
would. So now it's Fester and Arion.
Bring Fester over, but this time he gets to use the hammer.
Okay.
He's bringing the hammer.
Doom
Fester.
hammer.
That's magic.
Actually, it doesn't work, but
Oh, 20.
You're not going to need it.
I know you're not gonna do it.
Well, still.
Char. We don't care, Char.
we're hoping at some point you'll
Just
just memorize
bludgeoning
the
or-
chart.
And a 20.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
On magic.
Deal the maximum result for your damage dice twice. The creature is stunned. It's dead. You only have 3 hit points left.
But it was stunned as it died. How did that happen?
Again.
Alright.
Stunning.
Okay, you're getting all your crits out now. That way you'll never have them again.
I'm not happy about how this is playing out.
No, this is gonna play well. Because when she rolls crits and I follow up with crits, we get a lot of those.
There we go.
Okay, Arion just preparing again.
Yes.
Yeah, he's preparing.
Enter Kaz. Con saving throw.
Yeah.
Wait, talk about Lulu first.
Well, no, it doesn't matter because Lulu's part of my turn.
I think we need to start chanting.
Well,
God's
you're
sake.
taking your
Nat
turn.
20.
Yay!
27.
Let's
That gives
go.
him 2 auto passes, right?
No.
So next time. Oh.
No.
That would be nice.
Under two.
So,
Hey,
no, hold on. Question.
no, let me tell you what to do.
Do will-o-wisps cast spells?
She's getting
No.
you back for last time.
Their damage is not spell-based.
No.
There are spell-like abilities, perhaps, but they're
Okay.
not spells themselves.
Dreads.
Mm-hmm.
Dreads.
Just because it hasn't knocked you out yet.
Huh?
Just because it hasn't knocked one of you out yet. Because then very bad things happen.
Okay.
If you're at 0 hit points.
Well,
Yeah.
see, there's a thing about that.
Mhm.
There's a thing about that. This sword keeps me from getting knocked out at 0 hit points.
But everybody else, though.
Like everybody else, though.
That's the
Here,
problem.
pass
Like,
your-
I'm keeping this ritual going. Dead. 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 Dead.
It gets progressively worse, certainly. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of my turn.
When you lose the person who's praying, then you're done.
Yeah.
I've
No,
never
but-
done that.
Then we'll
Keep-
let's
Keep her in mind for
Alright, Faust.
Yeah.
when they show up.
Yeah.
I will hold my action to cast Mind Sliver if I see another will-o-wisp.
Alright. Gypsy. Praying.
I don't even get to say
Eris.
what I do.
Oh.
No.
It's declared
Oh.
for me.
Yes.
Hey, really?
He's holding.
The Holyfish
Okay.
does
Wait, Ares or Arion?
Eris.
1d6
Okay,
magical piercing. The Holyfish does.
I would like
So
to
it can just attack
move
normal?
back, but hold my
Yeah.
attack. Can I do that?
And it's a speed
Yes.
20
Alright,
or
I'd like to
flying
move back to the
120
middle of
feet.
the group, about 45
Yeah.
spaces.
Yeah. So,
I was
45
concerned.
feet.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you didn't.
Don't
But
stop.
I'm holding my attack.
Don't stop believing.
I actually thought
And
about
you moved
that.
me back
Okay.
45 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that still leaves me like 5 feet of movement, which won't do much, but I still have my attack for when I see a will-o-wisp or a wisp or whatever they're called.
Will-o-wisp.
Will-o-wisp.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, enemy's turn. Nothing happens. Corby.
None of them showed up.
None of them showed up. No.
Well, this makes me more concerned actually.
All right. I will
We have 2 successful.
hold action to sacred flame the next enemy I see.
Okay. No fear.
My wildfire spirit's gonna come out.
Okay.
So, yeah, do we have the
Mini for the.
the sacred weapon? Or, yeah, sacred weapon.
Where do you want to put it?
Just right next to me.
Right next to you.
I need him out for increased healing and fire damage.
Gotcha.
So,
he increases yours.
by 1d8.
Wow.
Fester and Ariana.
Does it act as a pet?
Hold.
Or you just kind of
Waiting, ready to attack.
Waiting ready to
It's
attack.
got- it's got-
Alright, Ender Kaz. Third roll.
All
Don't
right.
screw it up.
18.
Good.
What is it? What does it require again?
5.
No. What's the required?
I didn't have to tell you.
Just
Oh, okay, that's
move-
true.
Change it to a 2.
Yeah.
Now we start using
We
our instant.
yes.
Yeah, as needed.
Yes.
Yes,
as
as
needed.
needed.
We have several points to work with. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm breathing a little bit easier
You
now.
need
2 to go.
Hold on, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We'll see how that works out. All right, fast.
I will hold my action to cast Mind Sliver on an enemy.
Okay, Gypsy. Pray.
Right.
Eris, holding your action.
Holding my action, do I have all my movement speed back now? Since
Yes.
it's-
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So holding my action to move and attack as soon as an enemy shows up.
All right.
We have 3 rounds left.
Yes.
Nothing happens. All right. Yeah. Thorby and then Vafir.
So this is turn 8 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold action, Sacred Flame, bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Vafir.
A hold action, produce flame.
Okay. Enderkaz. Oh, no, sorry. Arian Infestor. Holding action. Enderkaz. 4th save.
22.
Good.
Change it to a 1.
All right. Faust holding Gypsy
Wait,
Prey.
wait. Can you drop the haste?
All right.
Yeah.
He's like, ah! I stopped concentrating on myself.
No, he was concentrating on me.
I stopped concentrating on her.
Eris
Fire ready.
holding normal.
No, Ares is out this turn.
Out this turn. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Right.
Because he dropped haste, I am
Okay.
weak.
Good deal.
I am now very tired and very cranky.
What is it do when you...
No enemies.
Really getting into character.
Yes.
Alright, dude, if you pass this last
Let's
one.
go on.
Thorby
The
and
target,
Vafir.
the target can't move or take any actions until after its
Okay.
next turn.
Hold action,
As a wave of
Sacred
lethargy
Flame.
sweeps
All
over.
right.
Does that mean it could do
Same,
reaction?
same as last time.
All right.
It says
Aaron
move,
Infestor.
no
Same.
move or
I
take
will
actions.
use
So I presume that
inspiration
it might.
until
Make
you
that
pass.
save, Enderkaz.
So we're going
Yeah, failed.
Take
All right,
one of yours.
inspiration. 15.
Yes.
All right, that's all 5.
Oh man. All right. All right.
Do I still have to pray one more time?
Yes. So we still go through after the last round of prayer.
Stop.
Don't stop pray.
Brain fart. What was that last word again?
Please no.
Action,
Don't stop her now.
All right.
So I realized at this point, it's like, man, it says Lulu's for doing spell damage. I could just slide Holofet right next to me and within a 10-foot radius of her, no spell damage. We have totally forgotten
Just
about
completely
that feature.
negates.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Fifth, well, 5th level or lower. Any
Power
5th
level
levels,
is on.
every 5th level or lower spell cast outside of the barrier cannot affect creatures within it.
This is Lulu.
Yeah. Yeah. She's dumb as a box of rocks, but she's got some abilities. her trumpets are pretty cool too, like
She
cones
packs
that
a
do.
punch.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. All right.
All right. I'm gonna need Gypsy to roll Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, we have inspiration, so
You also should be okay.
I got more confused.
21.
Do you think something interesting might happen if you put on the helmet?
Oh, I've had plans with this helmet ever since I realized he was talking to my god.
Anyone want to try to stop her?
Can I do? Can I try and figure out what would happen if she puts on the helmet?
Sure.
Arcana or religion?
Both.
Isn't it my turn?
Can I assist?
Well, it is still her turn though, so you can just do
Okay.
it. Yeah. You want to put it on?
I do.
Well, technically
Mind you,
finished.
I had a ready action to kind of cast Mind Sliver on an enemy.
I'm all ready, so.
maybe you want to get a little bit of information before
Just let her do it.
You feel at
I mean,
peace.
your choice.
Oh, okay. Well,
You see visions of troops in gleaming armor marching across a grassy plain with military precision. The next breath, you see massive groups of disfigured monsters loping across a blighted landscape, tearing at screaming enemies. Go, troops, go!
Oh, how I love to be in the army.
Anyone want to make a Arcana check?
I will.
I'll take one.
20.
I'm not.
Unnatural
uncanny.
20.
If someone were to cast a bless spell on her, she could remove the helmet. Right now it's just visions and she's just stuck there.
I don't have bless.
I have 15.
I guess I can.
I
cast
have
Bless.
bless.
But you're busy.
Yes.
You're
Can I
on
bless
You were
myself?
one time of your
Torm,
life
are you there?
I'm listening.
All right, you have been blessed.
Suddenly the helmet comes off and you're just like, do you
No.
relate what you just heard or seen?
I do. Say one more time. I think this time I can talk to my god.
No.
So, based off of what happened, do we have an inclination that the ritual failed?
Well, I mean, it is purified.
Okay.
It still needs to be in safer hands than you guys.
That's-
Where's
Where-
the Grand Duke Ravenguard?
I thought he was right there.
He's there. He's
Okay,
got
well,
that-
we need to talk to him.
Mhm.
Dude, Ravenguard, get your butt over here. I'm rolling intimidate on. This is the only language I speak right now.
He feels much better than when he was before. He tells you in his spirit journey, when you're relating the story, it's like he saw things in the helmet, wearing the helmet too. He saw a bloodied woman in armor, a soldier wearing the colors and crest of Elturel, grasping a long sword fit for an angel. Fresh blood streamed from a nasty cut on her cheek. Flying next to the woman was a small golden elephant with rapidly fluttering wings.
Lulu?
He points at Lulu. Yes, you were the one!
Lulu says she doesn't remember anything.
As an enormous loping demon threatened to devour the woman, she plunged the sword into the ground while the winged elephant made a trumpet sound with its trunk. The demon was hurled back as an alabaster palace rose up around the sword. The winged elephant fled and took to the red sky of Avernus, where it watched as a bloody scab grew up from the ground and engulfed the place and the enormous demon.
Can we ask him to look at his longsword and see if it's the same one he saw in his vision?
No, there's a different sword.
Oh.
He tells you that
I got
What
one,
does a
so-
sword fit for an angel look like?
Angelic.
Generally, they're on fire.
why
Or
don't you roll
glowing.
a history check based on his description of the sword? Anybody if they want to.
Yeah.
12.
5.
I rolled
That's
a 1.
He rolled a 1, so
Fortunately, you can't critically
11.
fail
20.
checks, but you know.
20. It is the sword of Zarya.
Hey, it's the sword of Zarya, people.
Mhm.
That's what this sword is?
No,
No,
the
this
sword
one's
of
only
the
vision.
I know,
Vision.
I heard. I'm not Zarya.
So
I'm,
it's
I'm fine. I'm fine.
She often plays characters and names in Zario
Oh,
with an X. Is that with a Z or an X?
it's a Z.
Okay, it's not
I've
the
done
same.
that one too.
That's true.
Just looking at the.
Yes, the other section. Feria, the other woman who is here,
Yes.
tells you it's far easier to get into hell than to get out of it. The sword might be your only way of bringing Elturel and everyone in it, including you, back to the material plane.
Oh, great. Now we have to find a sword.
It's really not going to be trying to banish everybody back.
Have you seen
though,
any
yes.
giant stone castles that maybe have formed around swords around this place?
Yeah, looking for an alabaster's white. Everything else in here is red, black, or on
Lulu
fire.
needs to get her memory back.
Somebody start whacking the elephant.
Are we really looking for the sword in the stone?
Ravengard
No.
Ravengard points to the window and directs all of you to look out the window and look down.
Okay.
We go and look down the window.
Yes.
How many
Well, out
demons?
and downward, yes. He tells you need to go further down into Avernus. There's huge chains holding Elturel. Let's see.
A descent.
Into madness.
Avernus.
You're descending into
Okay, we
Avernus.
finally
yes.
reached the title of the book.
And they have a title. Yeah.
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 Each chain link is 30 feet long and 20 feet wide and is formed of a welded loop of infernal iron that is 5 feet thick.
We're not cutting it.
So Skyrim.
So we walk down the chain until we get into Avernus.
What's gonna happen when we get to the end of the chain?
I am a bonfire.
Is it like
I don't know.
inclined or straight down?
Straight down.
We're climbing down,
We
not
climb
walking.
down.
Climbing
Yeah.
down.
Oh, that's gonna be so easy.
It is 500 feet below you.
Okay, but wait,
Slow
how,
fall?
how big are these?
Wait, there's enough of us. We can get most of that probably with rope.
In a
That's
place
true.
full of fire, you want to use rope.
If we cover it in some sort of material that, makes
Did
it
you-
fireproof.
Soak
Did
it
you
in
bring
water.
asbestos?
I could find something. You never know.
Have fun. Everything's on fire.
Yeah, but how thick are the chains?
They're
5 feet.
5 feet thick.
I'm like, that's tiny.
So
people
in
are
other
gonna
words,
have
we can basically walk down.
No, it's
You
vertical.
were
yeah.
climbing
Vertical.
down them. You were like shimmying
to-
down.
Okay, I'm
All right.
3.5 feet tall.
Oh, I can make it down, no problem.
We all
all
can make
rested.
it down. That's easy.
Surviving the fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have
Oh,
slow
I-
fall or feather fall or anything like that?
I'd have to see if I can.
Wait,
I'll just do it while
Hear
I'm
that?
visible.
Oh, I actually do have feather fall.
That you can cast on other people?
Yes.
How many people can you cast on though?
Let me double check.
'Cause I think it's
Or how many
concentration. isn't
times
it?
can you cast it?
Well, you concentrate on one and they go down, then you concentrate on the next. and they go
That's
down.
not concentration.
When it comes to it, I can go invisible and go
Choosing
down.
up to 5 creatures within range.
What level spell is it?
So we
First level.
I do not have access to it.
they have to be close to you.
Lasts for a minute. Anybody within 60 feet of me.
How long does it take to go down 500 feet with your feather fall?
It's slow fall.
Or slow
Oh.
fall?
At long last, your shield talks to you again.
Oh.
Shield of the Hidden Lord
friend.
finally has something to say. Yes, at
You
least
died.
the dead version. No. Gargoth, I believe it says there is the creature's name inside the sword, inside the shield.
Okay.
Tells you of a woman named Mad Maggie,
Hear this better.
a night hag seer who lives in a place called Fort Knucklebone.
Fort Knucklebone.
Yes.
Knucklebone.
Yes.
You're saying random words again.
Yes.
You repeated for
Yes,
Knucklebone.
You can't start talking because no one else can hear the sword but you.
Where
It's
is
you.
Fort Knucklebone?
Is this
Deeper in
spell?
Avernus.
And it was Maggie?
Mad Maggie.
Mad Maggie.
And
All
she
right.
also might be able to help with Lulu's memory.
Looking for Eminem.
We need Mad Maggie and Fort Knucklebone.
Can I do a
I swear
history
it's what
check
the
on
shield
the
is saying.
name Mad Maggie?
Sure.
That sounds like.
Better
but
this time, 18.
we still gotta figure out how to
I
get
know
down
she's a
there.
hag.
Mm-hmm.
I know hags make deals.
If they're 5 feet
You know what,
thick,
I'll-
Are we
I'm
prepared to
not.
make a deal with a hag?
I'll
These
go.
are thicker
I'll go
than
for
I am
history as
tall.
well.
I mean, I guess it depends on the deal.
Not even-
Deals have
JK,
consequences.
you didn't.
Not making deals have
I don't even know where I came from.
True.
Well, where'd you
Have,
go?
deals are only have consequences if you don't know what you're paying.
That should have been my
More specifically, she lives in a junkyard nearby Fort Knucklebone.
Oh,
Do we know where?
A junkyard, like
Is it?
cars
But
and
it's still
stuff?
down, right?
Where'd they come from?
This is a place where lots of things from different dimensions drop.
Any mics?
Finally, we can find all of these missing socks.
Yes, it's all the left side side.
All the. All the
Is the
unwrapped
left side
socks.
Wait,
socks?
can we find Loki?
what movie is that?
Oh.
Halloween.
Except for
Oh,
like
that's
a modern
that's-
armory dropping.
All right, so getting down.
Yes.
And move
Submachine
it.
gun.
Yeah.
Do you have slow fall? Or feather
No,
fall?
but I got Dimension Door that I can take a person down there with me with no problem.
Well, he can do
Well,
5 people feather falling. We just need to figure out how long it takes to drop 500 feet with feather falling.
And I can ethereal plane
Well,
myself
don't
down.
cast Featherfall till you're closer.
Yeah.
We all have to stay together, so we all have to be hanging on to somebody while he says
Yeah,
a spell.
everybody's like in a group holding each other's arms.
Okay,
Okay.
this is where the
Yes.
rope comes in. We all tie ropes to each other. Jump down.
So you can do 5 people, including yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
I know, actually, I'm doing myself. Just choose up to
Nobody
5
asked when
creatures.
I was just down there.
Which would include, and of those 5, yourself could be included.
So we have.
No, it says choose up to 5 creatures. I'll say choosing self as well.
How long does it
Okay.
last?
But I can include myself, but then it'd be 4 others then.
Yes.
1 minute.
And how? What's the rate of descent?
Does it say?
Slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Oh, you'd be good
That's
then.
600 feet.
Yeah.
That's for a minute,
Yep.
just 7 rounds, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
yes.
So you
That
So-
checks out.
We just need 5 test cases to jump first and then the rest jump?
Or
Because that's
you,
a
no, no.
lot lower spell level than me casting level 4
Oh.
dimension door.
Yeah.
According to this description here, it should take you about 3 minutes to get down climbing at a normal pace, 15 feet per turn.
Yeah, but we need to make athletics checks for that, right?
No, you won't. You only need to go faster. You need to make athletics checks.
I'd be able to just walk down myself because I can just walk
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
walls,
say, you don't
so-
really need to.
Yeah.
Let's just cast it on 5 of us. 5 of us go down, then you cast. Or is that like consume your?
I mean-
Let's
spells
put it
for the
this
day?
way.
That's just
Most
3
of
minutes
us can
of
climb down.
Yeah.
If you need a test case, just
The
cast it on me and I'll
problem
jump.
technically would be her,
I don't care.
Do what?
because that chain's bigger than she is.
I still have 2
Yeah.
first level spells, and I can't cast on higher. There's no benefit to it, but
She would
I
be
feel
the
like-
one that.
No, I feel like I'd be the one that'd be struggling.
Yeah.
Or spotting
I'm
here.
I'm 3 foot 3 inches. These things,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can actually get
Grip
from
it?
one. Yeah, like these things are thicker than I am tall.
Can you just swing a rope around it?
You should-
Well, he says we could climb 15 feet
You're
per,
so little you could just
per
grab someone's
second.
back.
Or
I know.
per
I'm like,
round.
I'll just grab onto him and hang on.
Per minute.
Per minute. Oh, 15 feet per
Piggyback.
minute?
Let me see. That's probably no.
No,
Per
15
turn,
feet per turn or
yeah.
round,
Mhm.
which would then that's how you get about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm betting we're gonna have
About
to
3
roll some
minutes
sort
and
of save and
20
show we actually
seconds.
do this.
He said there's no save unless we jump faster.
Though
Unless
there's a
we-
possibility something could have come flying and attacked us, but
Well, then I better sit on your shoulders, and that way I can slash at them.
let's,
I mean-
let's just climb down.
I can just
We
take
can
you
always
down to the
jump
bottom
and fall.
and
We can always
when
do
they get
slow
close.
fall.
There you go.
Will I be able to climb down with no
I
save?
still think the feather fall's the best idea.
You'll find out.
it's the most adventurous.
You just said there isn't
Yeah, and
unless
it's
you
not
go faster.
concentration, right?
Yeah, concentrate it all now.
So we're just 2 turns.
And now it's
First
we'll
half
find
goes,
out.
second half goes, and we just float our merry
Feel
way
like-
down.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
I like that idea.
So you're just gonna climb down?
And I think
No,
we're feather
feather
falling.
Feather fall. Can you feather fall 500 feet?
Yeah,
It's
600,
600.
600 feet.
600 feet.
And it's not concentration, and it doesn't have to be him falling.
Can you guide yourself on the way up and the way down?
It's just straight down.
Because straight down as the river Styx. You're going to have to change course.
Okay, so
to go.
how far is it?
It's like it's the land directly beneath, and everything outside of the land of Elturel is the river Styx. Lava.
Okay,
So you have to
we're-
like go
Yeah.
inward as you're.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Which technically you could do because you're falling. All you'd have to do is like
You shove yourself off the chain.
As soon as we get to the point that we can jump, we jump.
Yeah.
Well, so if you take it, if you land on a chain link, right, that uses a turn, so 60 feet, right, you still have 540 feet. It's 500 foot down. You're fine. Just take a minute to jump laterally, and then you continue.
that'll work.
So we don't need to climb down to the chains then. We don't
Yes.
need to climb the chains themselves.
Oh.
Just climb down to the chains.
I can just,
That way we can go
well,
straight
no,
down
I
and
can't
float.
fly. Never mind. I was gonna say I can just be shaped. I don't have flying yet.
No.
No.
All right. So we go to the chains.
Okay.
Let's go to the chains.
Alright.
Got climbing speed.
I do not.
Does
All right,
that
well,
require
I
us
mean,
climbing
I
or walking
would, I
through
think.
the
We-
city?
What we're going to do with our
You're on
helmet
the
now?
outer edge if you.
What we're going to do with our
Oh,
helmet
yes.
now?
Oh, right. Good question. What do we do with
Our
that
helmet
helmet?
of immense
Well,
power?
weren't we supposed to put it back on the statue?
Raven Guard and their crew are going to find a way to send it back to the material plane.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. There you go. Fine, great. Raven Guard is your problem now.
Have fun.
Do you relinquish it to them?
Trust me, kiddo. Nothing fun happened while you had it on. Give it up.
I can have climbing speed, so I can climb down.
Fine. Somebody owes me a candle for this.
We'll find something.
A candle for her to keep. A candle keep, you might say.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to the chains and
Where can we
we get
find
ready
that?
to.
I wanna go back to
and
Candle Keep.
Slow fall.
I miss Clyde.
Let it fall.
I miss Clyde.
All right. So after a minute of climbing down, who is touching the chains?
I'm not climbing.
I touch them first because I'm easiest to be able to climb with
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
I need
something
to know-
happening?
Yes. Who is touching the chains?
Okay, how about you see me doing it first and see if there's anything happens to me?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure! Fantastic. I love it.
It's
Come at me, bro.
It's infernal iron, so I figured it was gonna be hot.
I'm watching.
14.
Okay, still take.
Good thing I didn't get hurt in that battle.
15 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, to not fall? Oh no.
That's okay. He
Unnatural 20.
You're good.
It burns! It burns! A bit.
Alright, so, question.
Everyone who tries to push off the chain to get into safety is going to have to make that save. Or just fall.
Does anybody have a... Can we use the tents to guide our fall now?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I might actually have something. Drew would come in.
Can you polymorph somebody to a flying creature that can carry all the rest of us down?
I don't think there's a beast that big.
Fly, you fools!
Why didn't they use the eagles?
Cast Featherfall on the Yeti.
We need a bumble.
Everybody gets on the Yeti.
Exactly.
yeah, let's just do the Yeti.
We need a bumble.
Oh, there you
Bumble?
go. Because bumbles bounce.
Yes.
Do they bounce off of the river Styx though?
That's okay. We just need it to get about so
Well,
where
if
we
they
can
hit 0
jump.
hit points,
and
they're
we can
back
jump.
to their normal
Okay.
form.
We jump off the bumble dies.
No.
It's a sacrificial bumble.
There is a dinosaur, a quasi-qualicles? How do I pronounce that?
Quasi-qualical?
Oh, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl?
It's huge.
Yeah, it's the largest flying bird.
There you go.
Yeah,
But I don't think I could
Quetzalcoatl.
carry
It's a
all
Quetzalcoatl.
six.
I love the.
I think it's
What?
I'm pretty sure it's Quetzalcoatl.
Kodos?
Look it up. I've always pronounced it
Quetzalcoatl.
It's only challenge rating 2, too, so, like, yeah, it's pretty low.
2-2?
2 as well. Yes.
Uh,
Huge flying beast.
but I doubt it would be able to carry all of us.
I mean, strength of 15, but
Lulu's just, oh no! Oh.
That's right, 'cause she can fly.
Yes.
120 feet per turn.
giant bat, giant eagle, giant owl, giant vulture.
Giant eagles, large.
They're all large beasts there, yeah.
We would need
Someone
what?
has to climb, I can bless
Very
them,
low.
so maybe they can make their saves. Slightly
Oh, okay.
easier.
Okay, so thought. Okay. Because Goodberry grows like a sap, right? Can I have my wildfire spirit fly down and then cast Goodberry into the side of like the ground that we're going into, so we can have something to like shove us down at an angle while we're feather falling?
Goodberry
Yes.
isn't going to move a character.
No. To use as an anchor point, right? Because it's growing out from the ground.
I was thinking like a vine of good berries.
Oh.
Yeah, because my thought was, right, like if we were trying to kick off the chain in order to fall diagonally.
You want to put a vine of good berries to grab onto instead
Yes.
of the chain.
I mean, I'm already down on the chain. How you guys give me a rope? I'll tie the rope around the chain right now. Then where it goes, swings around.
The vine would very likely just die immediately because of the necrotic damage.
Not on the chain. What I'm envisioning is, right, it's like a floating island that goes down like this, right? Is that not how it is?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the island does float, but it's attached by these thick chains.
Chains,
Okay,
yeah.
it's not
Vertically.
like
It's vertically attached. Yeah.
okay, it's not like tapering down or
No.
anything. Okay.
So if it's just going straight down, the chains, are they attached to the outside or directly into the ground down below? Because if the ground below, if it's attached directly, all we gotta do is fall off the side and just go straight down. We should hit
Well,
ground.
have a
fall on the
picture
inside.
with-
Are there any holes on the inside of it?
Well, I think what was said was that the chains are in this river Styx, right? Is that
The chains are like the underside of of Avernus, and it itself is surrounded by the river Styx.
Okay. So if we fall straight down, we're falling into the river, and we don't want to do that.
Okay, so
So we're
we need
falling
to
off the
glide.
edge.
Yeah.
So think
I'm not-
like. Okay.
Do you have
big
gusts of
circle
wind?
up top,
Mhm.
and then small circle. Small circle is what we're trying to land.
Is that correct?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
smaller circle, so yeah, you can.
Okay, that's
Wait.
what I was trying to go for.
I think I have access to it. But
I think I know what we can do.
Okay.
All right. You're going to become a giant swan with a fly speed of 80 feet.
I like this idea.
No, I'm in ethereal already.
You'll come out.
No.
Ethereal.
Can if we're all slow
already
falling,
marked it.
can
Oh.
Said
Lulu
whenever
grab
he was talking
the rope
about
that we're all
something, I
tied
said,
to and pull
I'm
us
ghosted.
as
Well-
she's flying down?
I'm ghosty currently.
Stop.
I don't want to waste it.
No, you didn't
What are you
use
going
it.
to do with it?
You didn't use it yet. Did you?
Marked it. Yeah.
Okay. But, okay, then you do you. Who wants to be a giant swan and
Yes,
have a
he
rope
says-
tied
I would
around
love
her
something
legs?
Some-
to do. I'm dying of boredom
Okay.
over
Her.
here.
You get a rope tied around your foot as a giant swan. We tie that to our 5-person party, who will all be feather falling, so it's not a problem. The swan only has to guide. We can have as a large swan. Well, we need the small folks to climb on the back of the large swan. So the 3 of us are going, dragging the feather falling people.
Gotcha. All right. I
You know,
like
the
Yeah,
book
but-
said you would have off-the-wall ideas, but no. This is just...
But she's the smallest that you turned into a big swan.
That is
Yeah,
ironic.
So we need.
It's like,
So
Turn the biggest.
You're small, right?
yes.
Okay,
You're
you
small.
feather fall them. We ride her down while she has a rope tied to her foot to their feather fall rope.
why does this feel like the Out of the Abyss when you're trying to get the weapon out of that room filled with water?
Yes.
You were just like, I'm going to spend half an hour trying to...
Anyone got a better plan?
I don't
The
have
book
any-
even suggests parachutes, gliders, hot air balloons. Just a few of the off-the-wall ideas your players might have. Like,
well, so I had the thought of a glider, and I was going to say let's druidcraft, but there's no, because I was going to even say plant growth and say okay, we'll have an anchor point that we can just launch down from.
All right.
But
Enjoy
I-
being a swan.
I think this is a good one.
Woo!
And we
Maybe
have
the
Lulu.
Minotaur should be a swan instead. It's so big.
Too late. I'm already a swan.
All right, fair
I'm
enough.
beautiful.
I was
I'm
like,
free
wait, too
in
late.
here.
I'm
Hey,
already
you
a
can't
ghost
talk.
right now.
You can now fly for the next hour.
You're a big
See
old
ya,
swan.
sucker.
and
All right.
you were a
Feather
shining,
fall us.
you were a
Feather-
shining beam.
He came prepared. He came prepared. All right, feather fall us all.
Yeah.
Not her and not her. And then
No,
we tie a
we're the
rope.
ones who have to ride the swan.
You
We're
two
the
are-
small.
Okay.
Can you theoretically ride on the back of the swan in the ethereal plane because you have to stand on something, right?
No, I can move up, down, straight,
Okay.
right, left, through walls.
All right.
What I was going to say was that you wouldn't have.
Are we
can get
making it
herself
with this
down there.
ridiculous
Yeah,
plan?
I'm a ghost. I can just
I think
straight
so.
down at my own.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't
Like,
realize that.
yeah,
it was,
I can go
Hey,
vertical up,
if
down.
we
yeah.
fail,
Literally, I move
it's
like
just
a
going to be
ghost
Swan
right
Lake.
Right now, I'm black swan.
That's a good song.
Swan River.
now. Swan River.
well, you don't just go down, but as you're flying, you see 12 spined devils.
I was hoping for combat in this.
This isn't going to go easily.
Okay.
No.
Let me
Aerial
get your
combat.
actions as a.
Yeah.
Wait, aerial combat?
Aerial combat.
Aerial
We're
combat.
killing the
The
mermaid.
devils can fly?
Spine devils, yes.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't know they could fly.
Yeah, they can.
They fly now?
Oh, yeah, they do.
All right.
They can fly. They can
We've
fly.
encountered
This
them.
could be
I
bad.
haven't really
I was
Oh.
like, wait a minute, yeah.
Are you ready for your stats?
I'm getting spined
Oh,
and
no.
bearded confused. No, that's I have spined and bearded.
AC 13.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, wait, no, they don't. Oh, those.
26 hit points. Protect the swan.
Oh my god.
And my
20
concentration.
26.
16 strength,
Well, you can't do anything.
17 dex,
I can get down.
13
That's
con.
it.
Get down.
You have multi attack, so you can make 2 attacks with your beak. Plus 5 to hit, 1d6 plus 3 damage.
Wait, hang on, sorry, say that.
Plus 5 to hit.
Yeah, I know I get that.
1d6 plus.
Plus 3.
I got Lulu to help out. Her cone should
What type
do
of
quite a
attack
bit.
with the beak? What is it called? Is it just piercing?
Are they all
Poking?
Piercing.
in the air? How many?
12.
Are they all
All
in
right.
the air?
I can't lose concentration.
Yeah.
She can't turn into.
Can't do anything.
She can't get hit and take 26 points of damage. My job is to keep healing. Stay alive!
Now,
Stay alive!
Did I canonically at least already cast Featherfall twice then, before they started to encounter us? Like once we were all underneath, I cast Feather Fall.
You only need to cast it the one time.
Yeah.
And if her or I fail, then you reaction cast it.
Okay.
But it's the 3 of us that have it. Oh wait, no, 4 because of
She's not. Remember, she's
no,
not.
but he's got his follower.
He's got 2.
Yeah. Lulu can fly though, so it's fine there.
So is
Maybe-
this
This is the ground below you.
or the
Should
ground?
we like zoom out first and then it just slowly gets bigger as we get closer?
I like that
We need
idea.
proper scale for the minis, I think. I was using it for the grid to make sure you guys.
Alright, so that's the crater I'll make. It's the smaller one.
Ooh, I'll be the splatter over here.
Ground! Maybe you'll be
So
my
there-
friend.
Actually, Featherfall slowly takes you into the lava
Maybe
because
we
you
should
trusted us.
Maybe we should have waited to cast Featherfall.
You know, I am a druid. I should commune with the earth.
So yeah, you're all on like this side.
Because if we could have waited to cast Featherfall,
You're not actually
then-
on the river, but you are falling towards it.
Well, Feather falling towards
Feather
it.
falling towards it, yes.
you.
Slowly, like, oh
Actually,
no.
they're on my back, and I'm flying. So.
Who is
Two
on your?
of
Who
them
can fit
are
on your back? How many people?
The 2 little
Us
guys.
2 are on her
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
Yes, the rest of them, she's in the plane. The rest of them are attached by a rope to my body.
And is your wildfire spirit still following you?
Yes, it is good for an hour. So I do not believe it's been an hour.
Are they on the ground or up in the
They're
air?
in the air.
Not even one on the ground.
No.
Butterfly in the sky.
But you're.
We
You
don't
can fall twice as hard.
I was gonna say we don't want to fly twice as high.
No.
Go lower.
How high up
I
in
just-
there are they?
This is gonna end really epic. Or really, really epic.
I just hope these flying devils are like challenging.
So what was the new character I
How
was
high
supposed to
in the
make
air
last
are
time?
they?
Huh? You are still 300
Not
feet.
me.
Yes,
them.
but I don't remember.
Them.
Nimrod. that's what it was.
Well, they are matching your height at this point as you are feather falling.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Which,
doing her.
I'm not feather.
It would take us 8
Okay.
rounds to get to the bottom, right? Or
is it 8?
Yes.
8 or 9?
She's doing her 8th roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Yes. Well,
Oh,
are
well,
you
you
still
said
up
500
top
feet.
then, or are you just climbing down?
9.
I'm not climbing.
So what? How are you?
Ethereal lets me move vertically
Oh, okay.
at will, so
All right.
I'm trying to figure
What's
out.
that?
I don't
So
see.
you're safe as long as you avoid
Yeah.
everyone else and
What's
don't
my-
get into combat, huh?
What's my movement speed?
I could be
8
in the
foot
middle of the
flying,
combat.
10
Their
foot
stuff
walking.
doesn't touch me because I'm not.
Yes,
on
but then you can't do anything to them.
Oddly, no
I know,
swim
which is
speed
why
as
I'm
a
asking
swan.
how high
How
are they?
high are they?
What is?
Because if I were to
their
go
movement
down
speed?
and land, could my
Theirs?
arrows shoot
Yeah.
up and reach them?
They are
Because I
dropping
can't
60
fly to
feet
fight
per
them
turn.
midair.
No.
So-
But,
It would
Wow.
At this point, you're still at terminal velocity if you were to come
Yeah,
back.
fiendish expert.
If I what?
If you were to come back into the material plane, into the
No, she's talking. She's
Yeah.
she's hit. If she can go straight to the ground, how far up are we so that she can shoot arrows at us?
So we would be 500 fall. Is what would be going.
It doesn't list a
500
different
feet
speed to go by for
I was gonna
ethereal.
say that sounds exactly
So
like
would
a
I use
song,
my
but I
regular
couldn't
speed?
place it.
There's nothing listed for how fast I move.
Yeah, it would be your regular speed.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm still moving at 45.
Yeah, at this point, all of you have moved down, have flown down.
there
What's the
going-
flying speed?
80.
It's 80, but the
Our-
dropping speed is 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to
The
match.
trick is to try and
Yeah.
get them up over top of the
Trajectory.
ground.
Trajectory.
It's slightly safer on the shenanigans once we are no longer over the molten river of fire.
At this point, I'm going to say you've still got 350 feet to go.
Okay.
But are we close to getting over the land?
You haven't pushed yet.
Pushed.
Are you pushing, or are you just?
I thought we
Yeah,
were using the
she
swan.
I thought from
is-
the start
She's
she's
driving
flying.
a course.
She's
Giving us
guiding.
80 feet
Gotcha.
every time.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess it would be 80 feet like this, right?
Yeah. 80.
Yeah.
80 feet that way.
Yeah.
At an incline.
Math.
Going
Ew.
towards the ground.
So
Ew.
technically,
We will
it's
get
about-
to
I
the
am
ground.
I am off work. I'm not doing engineering.
Someone get the graph paper.
I need my graphing calculator.
Let's just roll for initiative and see what happens.
Sounds good.
Calculate the hypotenuse of the triangle. Oh, let's go, baby.
19.
20.
Wait,
Intern.
wait.
That's why we're rolling initiative to figure out the turn.
Yes.
And that's why I said
You go this
All right.
way.
Faust.
Thank you. My turn to tell you. It's 19 for me.
15. All right.
Now your
15.
turn.
14.
There we go.
14.
That's the way the
Arian
turn's going.
Infestor.
Arian got a 19.
Okay.
Baxter
19.
has a whopping 6.
Right.
Lovely.
Vafir.
20.
20. Eris.
24.
Are
24.
you using the initiative mod of this one?
I don't know.
Does Swan have a different?
It'd be the
initiative?
Dex mod.
Dex
I
mod?
don't know
Oh.
what that is.
Well, so what's your dex? Dex 17, so plus 3 instead of plus 4.
23.
23.
Sorry. It's okay.
You don't sound happy about that. Androcast.
18.
18.
Even with advantage.
Thorby.
12.
But if you go first, it lets you.
First
closer
is
to the-
Eris, says the giant eagle.
You get to like
Swan.
pull
Swan.
them all
Whatever.
towards
If I would
land
have picked
every
Eagle,
time
that
you
might have
get
been
to
more
go.
tactically appropriate, but awful good God.
Well, she's attached
Like
to
a
everybody,
swan.
so what could she do?
Fly
Pull-
forward 80 feet. see
pull
if she
everybody
attacks
towards-
something.
The dirt.
Keep pulling.
Bite,
Ooh! Can
bite
she get
one on the way.
to someone
Gives
to
2 bites.
do
Is
a
this
beak attack?
is this accurate to the distance? Are we like how does aerial work considering we're falling?
Do you? How
Well-
many of those do you? No.
And the fact that she's pulling 80 feet, that means that in a single round, based on these numbers, we're already over land. So you tell us,
I like
what
what he
do
said.
we have?
Sure, I'm gonna land,
Like I said, we're still like 300, 350
Right.
above.
yeah.
Okay,
We're not
I understand we're
really
not on the
above.
ground, but
No.
I'm saying
We're
if
moving
she,
above the ground,
based
that's the
on
thing.
this grid, 80 feet in a single turn would bring us above
We just
the
want to
ground.
know we're not over lava.
And then likely as well, is this actually 20 feet away? Like how does, because again, we're falling, so like, and I'm not sure,
Are you
We
This
falling?
is the best approximation of a map I could find.
okay,
we're not arguing with that.
gotcha.
Are you falling or are
So
you being
the
dragged
question
behind?
is,
We're all being,
how
We're dragged
far
behind.
horizontally to land from where we're going?
that's a good question as well.
Horizontally.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
What's the distance?
Say about 60 feet.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So
just
you
one
can get
movement.
us over
In
land
one
in a
turn,
turn.
you're over land.
How far are we from the spined devils or whatever in front of us, and are they on the same horizontal plane?
He said they were matching us,
They're
matching
matching.
as
Okay.
we
So
go,
same
so
horizontal.
yes.
Okay.
So how far to them?
Again, about like 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You can go attack them and make some attacks and try and go farther.
okay.
Or-
What?
Dodge, go like this way.
No.
They'll follow us.
She
Yeah.
wants to make attack rolls.
Yeah.
Well, wait, what's your flight speed
Make a
again?
perception check.
80? Your flight speed's only 40. And they have dashes. Just saying.
I know. I'm like I could outflank. I could fly faster than them, but they could outflank me.
Mm.
Haste the swan! How much does it add to
Doubles.
doubles? 160 for flying speed. Thank you for flying air, swan. You are never going to want to do this
air.
again.
Why didn't we think of this? Mach 3 down to the bottom.
Should have made an albatross.
It negates everyone's feather volume.
What flavor albatross, though?
Splint?
What flavor albatross?
Oh, I don't know.
19 perception.
This isn't the only threat. Down on the ground is swarming with more demons. So
Yeah.
you can go down and land, but you're just gonna have more things to fight.
Woohoo!
Well, that's our goal to get down here, anyways, right? So,
Yes. It's gonna be hard to find a clear landing spot when they're all waiting for you.
I see the junkyard.
That's right.
It's about 10 miles away.
We're
I
using
am,
a penetrating
Okay.
black
I am
hole
going
here,
to-
so
10 miles, 160 feet.
Well, that's
That's
what I was thinking.
All right.
I thought you weren't thinking. that.
Well, simple math.
Simple, okay.
So,
I'm wanting to get my. I'm wanting to move horizontally.
Yeah.
To get to where everybody that I'm towing,
32
where I'm
minutes.
over land, and that's 60 feet
Nice.
away. So I can move that 60
32
feet.
minutes.
And so now my goal at this point now is to keep circling the land so that if anything does happen to me, at least you guys will fall down on the land. Okay. So as I'm moving towards that land in a horizontal pattern,
Yes.
am I encountering any spined devil? Is there anybody in my way?
You would get to get up to about here. You'd be beside one.
Is he in my way?
You can fly past him, although you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, if I have to take him out, do I have enough movement speed to take him out and keep going for land?
Well, see if you can.
Now, because we're passing by him, do we get attacks of opportunity?
They have flybys, so they don't get any attacks of
Spirit
opportunity.
guardians. Let's turn this swan into an attack mobile.
No, they would get attack of opportunity. Well, at least
It's a fly of the Valkyries. Da, 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 da.
Yes, tactical swan. That's what
Hey,
we want.
I've got my katana helmet.
Sorry, David. This is a lot of work.
yes. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast, for giving me this.
Yeah. See, this would be okay.
I mean,
if
I
we
know
all
this is
could-
what everyone really wants. It's really exciting, but then you actually have to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
He's
the
going
problem,
to resist
the ultimate
state
problem
damage
is
from
that
What?
none of
He's
us
gonna resist
fly,
non-silver
right?
damage.
If we all flew, that'd be a different story. But we're
That's a
falling,
silver tip beak.
which technically means I can't
Is it resistant or
move
immune
to them.
fire?
At best, I
Immune to
could
fire.
shoot
Immune
them,
to fire. Great.
And
but then
poison.
there's like
Great.
arrows don't shoot
Great.
straight.
Resist
when you
cold.
So
fall.
my first attack is an 11.
That misses.
That figured as much.
AC
I mean,
13.
Even if they keep, even
Second
even if
attack
they
is
My
keep
character, I know this.
That's a
speed
dirty
with
20.
us, keep on the same horizontal
Are
plane.
you in a position
Technically,
to tell her
arrows
that?
shouldn't.
Yeah, he's on my back.
Go
He
straight.
can't yell at me.
Yeah. Their AC is 20.
Should,
What does that
but
mean?
we
I
probably
don't
could
know.
bend the rules.
This is 18.
but-
Shit.
And so that
As-
would be 8
Way worse than
damage.
you are.
This brings up
damage
an
or
interesting
maybe?
question.
Right?
Yeah, 22 hit points.
What's the gravity of Avernus so we can
Oh,
No.
our
no,
floating rate?
even better.
I mean, technically, as we go down to hell, theoretically, gravity
Well,
is
let's-
not heavier.
Let's hold on a second, because if it mirrors the material plane, right, it would theoretically be the same gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Yes, but how big is Avernus? Because mass determines your gravity.
Well, and that's also a good point too. What
Why?
is the density of the core of Avernus?
What's the air pressure?
Well, right now it's higher. It's the
Thinner.
air is hotter.
Mm.
So, sorry, I had to.
So the air would be thicker.
What's the relative humidity?
Not necessarily. If it's a dry heat, it's lighter.
It's an air fryer.
That's the thing.
And you
If
Air
it's,
fryer.
How has the
chicken.
no
it's
button not
humidity-
come out
if it's
on any
humidity,
of this?
it's heavier.
I mean,
So you fried swan, yes.
I'm assuming since the river is fire, there's not too much humidity going on here. So that's gonna make that air a lot thinner.
I could cast
So-
ice
and lighter.
storm and create humidity in the air.
Okay,
Increase
let's
the
get back on track. Let's try to get back
What
on
would
track.
happen if you cast a rain
So-
spell in hell?
So I
Did you attack?
I attacked. I did 8 damage with my beak, which Faust whispered. Faust yelled loudly enough for everybody to hear that they're resistant to it. So I didn't do much. I scratched it.
Might be on the other side of the DM screen. It's fine.
So,
All right. So
so I'm on my way to the nearest landmass.
What'd you say?
I'm on my way.
next,
On my way.
I guess that would be your turn's over then.
My turn's over.
Did you do 2 attacks?
Yes, I did 2 attacks.
So, just making sure. I guess that'd be next person.
Yeah, go fear.
Well, I don't have any.
You're just feather falling right now, right?
Yeah. So
Free falling.
Well, we're hanging on the rope on
The
the
constipation
swan.
song.
Okay.
Technically.
I'm gonna have to take a pot shot with my bow because they're immune to fire. So. 1.
No, 1. That's roll percentile.
No.
Oh, I found something.
Fumble. No one cheers for a fumble table. Come on.
No.
Well, this is the enemies that are doing it.
Missing my.
We forgot. We're most of us are on the good side. We
Okay,
didn't do
apparently my
awfully.
speed is 22.
22.
Yes.
And your theorem like half.
Did you move half? You speak half, me half. Yeah. You're way behind everybody right now at this point. You're just up in the air doing.
No. I rolled 80.
I'm heading straight for that 10-mile mark.
Oh, you're just like.
How long does it last for?
Yeah.
8 hours.
Oh, God.
Oh, she can make it.
See,
And
you're
you can
completely
see her.
gone. Should I
Yeah.
just take her mini? You're not coming back into this fight, are you?
No.
You're just gonna abandon the rest of your
not
crew.
until-
How could I?
That's
First
true.
off, how could I re-catch up? I underestimated my speed, y'all.
Yeah.
Always says, oh!
If I somehow managed to join the group, how would I manage to tie myself on? And Lord help me if I come back and land on the swan, we're all going down.
You
So
can technically you can hold your action on your turn
So here's
for him to cast Featherfall on you. But
except he won't know I'm there.
Yeah.
I have no way of talking to him. I'm literally not.
I think my
there's-
helmet is still on, but
Yeah.
you'll be really far off.
Good news.
Yeah.
Its gravity is normal.
Good. Someone kept track of that? Someone was looking at this part of the campaign and said, how does that work?
Forgotten Realms Wiki actually lists the gravity of various realms.
Huh.
It makes sense. Like pandemonium, that would be crazy there. And it's a different realm. Yeah.
So,
okay. All right, I made the note. Got it for next time. Just
Alright.
The gravity of
80, by the way.
I feel really dumb now.
Okay, nothing. Oh no, you go last in the next initiative next round.
Okay. All
I
right.
should read more slowly.
Well, we were assuming that we'd only be able to Featherfall 5 people. And then we
I'm
would need
useless
to
for this
alternate
fight anyway,
off.
so
This is
fine.
true.
Alright, so next is
I got impatient. I'm like, ooh, oh my god.
Dr. Faust.
don't be
And
impatient.
Arion,
It-
depending on
At least one person shall make it.
Technically,
who's got the higher dex.
Probably.
Is there a tie?
There's a tie, 19. Yeah.
14 decks.
16.
Okay.
It feels
Ariana
like
goes
putting all
first.
over.
I really push.
Yeah, I can move my sword.
Are you within range?
I don't.
I gotta
So you're all
know where
just-
he's at because we're like hanging down.
You're all just
We're all-
hanging from the swan.
Right.
Okay. Like how
On the
far
rope.
down did you tie on the rope? 20 feet, 30 feet? Like,
Probably. We all probably were 5 feet apart.
I
So-
feel like we tied the middle of the rope and then tied ourselves like this.
you've all got feather fall on top of that, so you're just kind of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I can push myself forward a little bit, like hover. The spell hover. Or whatever.
Well, it's still falling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Just falling,
think
but
of
Falling with style.
there you
Yeah.
go.
just think of the parachute teams as they fall
Yeah.
down
It
together.
Only our
seems sleigh,
parachute
but in
swans.
reverse.
Slower.
Right, at this point, the closest one is within attack range because if you're like 20 feet below it, then you're 20 feet below the swan and the spine devil. There's no other ones. There's like maybe if you can fire it at 2 of those, or some of the farther away ones. They're about. See, that one's 15 feet. 35. This one.
I'm just gonna hold until one's close.
Those are both like 35. This one's about 30.
Are you allowing us
Because
movement
my
speed?
arrows won't
So
do
the,
much
each of these are
to
basically
them.
20 feet up and
'Cause I
30
don't
feet
have
away.
some-
Not get close enough. I think they
Yeah,
do
don't
range
require-
attacks, so they don't have to come close.
They do all have ranged attacks
Yeah.
too. They don't
I
I
have
know
to,
they
yeah.
do, but
They do
I'm
just
just
my
saying I can't do
Even
anything. Even if I hit him with an arrow, the
Yeah.
best I'm gonna do is 3 damage.
How are you gonna do
Okay.
it? It's tied around your waist, so obviously you got your hands.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and
Anyway.
so I have no.
The only
I'm
2
a
people
fighter.
that can do anything at this point are these 2.
Your casters, pretty much.
The casters that are sitting on the back of the bird. And the bird.
Our other one is vanished.
And Lulu.
Yes.
All right, so Dr. Faust then.
Has Lulu.
Wasn't enough.
Lulu
feather
can
fall
have
for
some
everybody.
fun with these guys.
Depends on.
Well, it depends
What
on
do
where
we
she
need to know about
she
these
flies,
things,
so.
Dr. Faust?
Yes.
Right?
Well,
Hey,
they speak infernal. They're telepathic.
Lulu
They read
flies,
speak
right?
see in all darkness.
so
They do not take
she
opportunity
can get
attacks.
herself in an
They're
angle
mid
to nail
they
two or
have
three,
12
you know?
spines.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
she
a
can
big
get
later
multiples,
on.
but yeah.
They also have
And she has-
saved
She only
spells
has a
from
certain
magic.
number of attacks.
So that stinks.
Yeah, but she has a decent
Yeah.
flying
Have
speed.
advantage
So
on
no
spell
saving throw
saves.
spells.
She
no
can
more
get
of
herself
that.
in
See,
position
that's why I asked the
to
expert.
hit
There you
more.
go. If you get melee with them, they have a bite or fork attack. They have 2 multi attack, or they have 2 tail spine attacks, which do fire and piercing damage. And this ends the lesson. All right.
So if we had tried to parachute or hot air balloon,
they'd
we'd be
be
dead.
Tail spine.
Yeah. it'd be
Team
dead.
Rocket's blasting off again.
yes. I'm going to cast at 2nd level. So at least 1 first level left. Witch Bolt
Yeah. At the
Hey.
nearest one.
at the nearest one. Sure. Ranged spell attack, so not saving throw.
Mhm.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's see. It'll be 2d12 lightning damage,
Okay.
which he'll take full damage of. I'm going to roll 12s. 3. And that's 6, so 9 lightning.
Okay.
Let's see. Each of my turns, for the duration, I can just use my action to keep doing that. I don't have to keep making the attack, so that's cool. And it requires concentration, so I'm concentrating now on my Witch Bolt. Yes.
Alright. It is now their turn. Oh, no, sorry, Androcast is next.
Okay, so guys, the Holly fan can attack. However,
Comma.
she only has 3 trumpet blasts per long rest. We're going to be landing on the ground infested with enemies. It'll be more advantageous to have it down there. She can do magical horn attacks of 1d6 plus 3, which would do less damage, but right now they're not grouped up. I can hit maybe 2 or 3 at a time at best.
Well, she's flying. What I'm thinking is if they're spread out like that, she could fly out and take the outer ones out.
I don't know if she has enough damage to take them out.
They only have 22 hit points, so.
22 hit points?
Yeah.
Well,
what is the attack? Is this require a saving throw though?
Let's see here. Creature in the cone must take a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Exactly. They have advantage on saves. It's magic.
Yeah, and it'd be 22, 48 plus 4, so average of 22 damage. On a, if they fail, if they succeed, then it's half as much.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't want to use all of them. But I'm saying if you could line up several of them.
About 3 would be the maximum we can do. What's our plan for when we hit the ground, anyways?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
You walk it off.
Cleric in hell.
All right,
Just
so what do you guys
Tuck
think?
and roll. Tuck
And
and roll. I still remember that from parachute.
I'm gonna horn attack until they group up at least, I think.
Alright.
So I'm gonna take her, horn attack him.
Wow.
So let's see here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I put them up there.
I have to use my
Well,
wildfire.
those
3
dots.
hits.
We
What?
roll left.
I have to use my wildfire spirit.
Ah,
Next turn.
you can do more than just fire.
It has its own attacks. And I don't think it's fire.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, I got a 6, so I'm gonna use an inspiration.
That's why I read the books.
I hadn't played that type of druid yet, so.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. 6 magical damage.
6.
Yep. Piercing, magical piercing damage.
Alright.
That's a good chip.
It's done. Good chip
Got
on
the
it.
dust market.
And now it's their turn.
Right?
Got the dust market.
Alright, so let's see. The one right in front is going to attack the
Salty,
swan.
It's not like eating paper. It's actually got substance.
It is
I can't wait for the new one to open up.
Let's see, first attack is only a 10.
And it doesn't hit.
Okay, second attack.
Range attack, right?
No. They have melee
Oh.
attacks too.
Oh, so you're talking about the one right
Yeah,
next
the one
to it.
right in
Okay.
front, yeah. 14
That does hit.
hits the swan, alright. Take,
Is this the bite or the fork?
this is the fork.
1d6 piercing.
1 piercing. Alright, the rest of them.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see.
East one.
Now the question
Which one?
is really though,
That's
they're
what
hitting,
sounds
trying to
right.
hit a moving target. So.
I think they don't.
They do honk? Okay.
I am
Yeah.
beginning to regret my decision of being a wildfire druid in hell.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Mm.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a bit.
Like in a way, you're at home. Like, okay, I'm comfortable with fire, but these things are immune to fire. I'm not that comfortable with it.
My wildfire spirit is.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And they're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
More comfortable. You want to come with us instead?
Alright, the ones bunched up are close enough to all use their tail spines.
Yep, range 20 feet.
Yep. So we're just gonna go around. Start with this back one here. First attack is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yes.
At least we're over land.
We're
that's
still
gonna
feather falling.
She's
Four
tied to us
piercing.
still.
be 4 piercing and 2 fire. Second attack is gonna miss. Okay, next one. First attack. Nat 20. Let's do that on the fire damage.
Burning swan.
There you go.
Swan 1 down, coming down. See,
Roll twice as many damage dice as normal and the creature's charred. If it has resistance to fire, it loses that resistance. If the creature does not have resistance, it gains vulnerability to fire.
Meanwhile, everyone up above in this tree is like, food.
Okay, roll twice as
I
much.
can smell my Christmas goose.
So that's 7 fire damage and
7 fire. Oh, there was this, the vulnerability.
yes. 5 piercing. Next one is going to first attack. Was that the first attack or the?
This is just
That was-
disgusting.
That was second.
That was second
wrote
attack.
Yeah, it's the first
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Like, what is the expectation for getting down?
Well, even when we get there,
Quickly.
Or when you get down? Like, are we missing something here?
I think we should have put the helmet back on the thing.
First attack is a 21 to hit.
I'll start
For
rolling.
oh, how do I make it D4 on this? There we go.
Should we downstairs for my
6
stack of
piercing
characters?
and 2 fire.
I'm out.
You're out.
I'm done.
You are now back to your normal self.
Well, did you have any carryover damage?
But I am falling.
Yes.
All right.
But
Next,
she, no,
second attack.
She is attached to the rope, attached to us, who are slow falling.
We're not on the rope.
True.
You
right.
guys are not.
You have a reaction you need
Yeah.
to do.
Reaction.
Yes.
Feather fall on anybody else who's not, feather falled already.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Of our
Next
group.
attack on normal self there,
Nothing better than a regular chip.
since you're now feather falling apparently. That's gonna miss.
They're more substantial.
All right. Next
Remind
one.
me of myself.
But where did her mini go? Back.
The
Oh.
ridge from my car.
Yeah. Nope. Right there. One.
Cincinnati's rivers.
Anyways, yeah, this one right there is going to attack. Well, now that the swan is gone,
You had your swan song.
yeah,
Technically, she would be right in the middle still,
I should
right?
have just taken the attack of opportunity.
that's a little
I'm
difficult
sure
to
that-
figure out. I would say, for simplicity's sake, right over here because within
She was within
melee range
yeah.
of that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweetly, the people are falling. Anyways.
It's raining men,
falling.
hallelujah, it's raining men. And some women.
It's raining people. Probably.
And an elephant.
The
Yeah,
elephant's
this
flying.
one's just gonna keep.
I've seen a house fly.
Hmm?
Yeah, she's gonna shoot.
Should have held the
It's
It's a
gonna
horse
elephant's
fly,
action
Yeah.
for.
Have you ever
when
seen a
group up.
donkey fly?
Well, now you can start.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Kaz, a 21 hit.
Yeah.
I'll take 5 piercing and 2 fire. Second attack,
I'm really questioning the right.
a 19 hits.
Yep.
Take 4 piercing and 5 fire.
Is this really supposed to be survivable?
That's what the book says.
If you
The
have
book's been known to be
the
wrong,
right
but
kind of group, party,
I mean, if there was like a fly ability you could cast on everybody, that'd be kind of neat. Then we could actually just attack them. Although still 12 enemies.
I know, and more on the ground.
Yeah, more on the ground.
Swarming, I
Like-
believe was the word, swarming with demons.
Yeah, like
Theoretically.
12 is like enough to give you require a
If you disengage and drop your feather fall, you'll move faster than they can.
Yeah, you moved 80 feet.
Well, we're moving down 60 feet. How much faster would free fall?
A
Free
lot.
free fall.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because it's 9.81 meters per second square, or 32. I think it's 32 feet per second.
Yes.
Yeah.
32
Square.
per second square.
Yeah.
So then every second you're increasing that.
Until you hit terminal
Distance.
velocity.
Yes.
Yeah. Until you, which I'm not sure what that is.
I don't remember
but
what terminal velocity is.
But
Well,
squirrels can
since-
survive it. You have to drop them from a certain height so that they starve to death before they hit the ground. Otherwise, they survive.
How many feet are we dropping?
Anyway, we
Still got 300 feet. Yeah. Yeah.
Squirrels can survive terminal velocity.
Oh.
We're not necessarily gonna hit terminal velocity
No.
Uh-oh, we went
at
dark.
300 feet.
No, we wouldn't.
You will if you drop
Wait,
that
no,
fast.
saying if
No,
I polymorph
even
to a
if you
squirrel,
took
I'm
it off,
okay?
you wouldn't necessarily hit terminal.
No,
I
you
still
wouldn't.
be
hit
sure.
terminal.
There's your last ditch effort. All
Oh
I'm
no no!
'Cause
My
I'm
last
having to
ditch
think-
effort is the
I'm
sperm
having
whale.
to think way
Going out epic!
Well,
Well, wait.
if you
that
were
would
filled
kill
with
the,
blubber enough, would you create a cushion for everyone to fall on?
and you
Is
would.
that a fat joke?
No, this is a serious question.
And
Say
technically,
fat,
your
fat,
your
we're
your
looking for.
whale would die when it hit, but you wouldn't. You'd be fine.
Oh, this is the plan.
Just bleed,
Right.
Everyone, aim for the blubber.
bleed over damage. Bleed over damage. And
All
I
right,
think,
Does it apply to polymorph?
I think max fall damage is 120.
Next
damage.
one is going to also attack Androcaz.
Well, technically, he's
It has
not.
189 hit points.
He wouldn't even die.
Why didn't we do this
Androcaz,
Because you still
Push
need to
the
go.
whale
You still
off.
need to go horizontal
Androcaz,
first.
6 piercing, 5 fire.
Oh,
Okay.
we could have done a Jonah
Second attack.
experiment.
I'll
Gonna
got the
miss.
horizontal down.
All right,
I
next
just want the
one.
down down.
Next one's close enough
Oh,
to
the whole-
Vafir.
Thing
Hey.
of fire below.
No. He rides on top and puts feather
Okay.
Vafir does a 14.
On the whale.
14.
14 hits, yes.
Hits, wow. So
Actually,
sorry.
wait. It meets it, so
Better
it still
on the
hits,
whale.
right?
Yes,
Meets
matches
or-
hits.
Yes. Yes, it hits.
And the whale would be big enough. We can have a platform for
3
fighting.
piercing, 4 fire.
Okay.
You're back Whale Lord in Pokemon.
Second attack. Hits. 6 piercing, 1 fire.
They want to change the.
Okay,
They want to change the
yes.
range of
Well,
it
that's
in
in
the middle
space,
of
but yeah.
So I told them no.
Okay.
There you go.
Spelljammer.
Alright.
True. Yeah.
We're keeping this as an
I
idea.
went down and checked them 10 minutes
Wait,
ago.
wait,
You're
wait,
welcome
wait.
to
Next
check.
one is attacking Thorby.
Okay.
Holy moly, is this safe?
Is it getting nice and close?
No, it's
Okay.
fire with the tail spines. It doesn't have to get close to you.
It might be.
First attack is a 16 to hit?
No.
No. Second attack
Save.
is a 22.
Yeah.
I just did apply hits.
Save.
Get some better.
What's
Take
your armor?
3 piercing and 5 fire.
Did you remember
Wow.
to take your meds?
That's why.
Only because I have a shield. It'd be 13.
Hold on.
Oh my
That's
God,
why you're
this
supposed
is
to beast morph
Which
most
one
of the
is
time,
it?
right?
Yep.
Chocolate brown.
You have limited
Is
uses.
it
of
5
those.
fire?
5 fire.
It doesn't.
Is it
Two.
the-
I know,
the
7
little-
That's not much.
But it comes back
Like
to short class.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I've seen those.
It'd be nice if there's an option where you could like double
Resistance
tap,
to
but
fire.
You only get
Okay,
it back
so
after
two.
a long rest.
I took all of 5
This
damage.
is a bullshit.
Hey guys, I've taken damage finally.
The next one's going to attack
Wow.
as well.
Okay.
That's been like 8 sessions or something like that.
15 misses.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
cares fire shield?
Next attack.
But this dude has
They're also
an
gonna
AC
miss.
of 19, by the way.
Yes, I know.
No, I'm talking to him.
Well, I mean, clerics are supposed to have.
Well, if he has
Plus
friend.
magic demon shield.
Yeah.
Alright, the other ones are too far out of reach. I mean, they could, but they'd be a disadvantage. Whatever.
Maybe they would hit one of their others.
I wouldn't want them to do that.
I don't want to
they
risk.
wouldn't
I don't want
wanna
to
do
risk it.
They are lawful evil, so they wouldn't, yeah.
Chaotic, man. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Next is Thorby.
I said just I'm just gonna let you guys know, cause I saw it, but I couldn't tell you while I was in Swan.
Oh, sorry, Gypsy, then Thorby.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you because I know what you're thinking. There are demons on the ground, and while we would have all of our melee back in action, we will have the 12 in the sky plus whatever's on the ground if you get us there faster.
If we latch on to the whale,
All right. The whale will clear a 20-foot by 20-foot landing pad and survive the fall damage.
and I have ice storm,
I'm
which
just
is a
telling
40-foot
you.
cylinder.
I don't care if that changes your plan. I just want you to know.
Oh no, the plan is to be a falling whale. I just need someone to turn into a pot of petunias.
Pot of petunia?
Yes.
Hell no.
Do you know the reference he's making, though?
No, I don't.
Can you?
He charges Guy
Is
the
it
Galaxy.
possible?
Oh, no.
Is it possible to
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
spy
Galaxy.
her and can?
I can't hear you
Change
over
her?
this dude.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, haven't seen that. Aware of it, haven't seen it.
Better to read.
I saw the movie and
Or listen to it.
Very-
You don't have drama.
Well, the movie's like the weakest version of it, really.
Sure.
The miniseries is
The
good.
British miniseries is good, yeah. Really low tech in that, but yeah.
Yes.
But it does feature that scene, though. So,
It does.
so yeah.
So it's
I
your
think the
turn.
radio plays are probably the best version.
And you're
You
sitting in
have
serial
the
doing
full
nothing
book
still.
with the acting, with the intention, rather than just radio.
Okay. So
Watching
the
this all unfold.
Is it basically audiobooks?
Yeah,
gonna be
audiobooks
epic
out,
from
yeah,
your point
yeah.
of view.
With
What
some
about audio
I
drama,
can't
really?
figure
audio
out
drama.
what
Yeah,
to
it has
do.
some sound
Like,
Radio
effects.
play.
how would I even
Yeah,
like
radio play.
Yeah, that would
Catch
that
up.
would be awesome.
Got music, sound
I can't
effects, different actors.
say
yeah.
It's the most
anything.
complete version, short of reading the book.
You're
Everything
just
else
gonna fall
shortens
until you get
things to the point where, well, where's that scene? Where's
I'm
this
not
scene?
really falling.
Yeah, because
Okay, you're
it's
just
either
gonna
hard to
keep
create
walking
or
until you get there.
got
Like,
limited
just-
time and money anyways. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you trying to find a whale?
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have one.
No.
Too bad we're not at home.
We have one gargantuan down there, which was that Demogorgon. thing
Yeah.
there, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's about the base size I'd be looking at.
Yeah?
I like that.
Just don't slam that on the
I
table.
mean, it's not like those are spine devils, so.
Okay. Well.
So this is your plan Z, I guess? Or?
That'd be zombie.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's going to be like a zombie apocalypse when we hit the ground.
Okay.
When the whale hits the ground. When the whale hits the ground.
I'm gonna cast polymorph.
On who?
Because Gypsy did not
Are you
sure?
Yeah, that's
Oh, it
true.
does have to
I
be-
didn't- why-
It
why
is
bother
a
counting
high
it?
enough
Yeah,
beast
Oh.
that I
It's
have to
still
be the
moving.
one with the challenge rating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Sperm wheel.
Oh. Okay. Where?
Well, I would have fallen slightly below them before his reaction.
Are we talking like this big?
Is it 20
It's a
foot?
20
20 foot by
radius.
20 foot.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Well, no,
Actually,
it-
that's gotta be bigger than
Oh,
that.
no, it's
That's be 40 feet. No, it's
this big.
that big.
Wait, 20-foot radius?
no.
20 foot by 20 foot.
Oh, okay, 20 foot.
So essentially, right under all of them.
Ah.
So
Flip it upside. Flip it up.
this is the side.
Let's do this. Well, I guess you only do this way.
Yeah.
We all just.
This
Riding the whale.
this is going to go.
We are riding the whale down.
Whale surfing.
That's true.
You want to cancel Featherfall? Or do we want to ride this all the way
Somebody
down?
where you're
grabs
at,
the
baby.
whale.
This
Wrong
is like
side.
a weird version of riding a sand former.
I don't even know.
The book said we'd come up with crazy ideas.
Yes, the book just
They
has no
weren't
idea who you
prepared
are.
for us.
Yeah, the book.
Well, I
cannot-
mean,
The book is not read on.
to be
no
fair,
book is ever prepared for its players ever.
to be fair, there's 7 of us.
Yes.
So
Where's
the
no
ideas
on
differ.
that? Thank you.
I mean, at this point, technically, he's clearing the air from below us, so we're falling even faster.
Well, if he cancels Featherfall.
If he can, yeah, which means we will land on you before you hit the ground, and even if we didn't, you'll hit the ground, or the distance between us and you
Can
is
you
shrunk now.
Yeah.
Cancel
So
feather falling on him.
I'm not sure if I can cast fall on
We
a
already
specific
did.
person.
Oh wait,
No, we didn't.
no, he didn't.
Yeah.
cast
He
it.
didn't
they-
have feather fall.
No, we all
No,
did.
he did.
Oh,
we all
that
did.
was his
When we
reaction.
fell from him, he reactioned.
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You have feather fall
Yeah.
on, so we're all
Yes.
falling at this.
The question is, do we want to get out of the range of the current spine devils? And then
Hit the ground and everyone bounces up like a big blubbery.
hit the ground in a
trampoline.
20-foot by 20-foot area is at least clear as a
It's like a
fighting
bouncy
area.
house. Whee!
Are we saying that we're standing on your back right now?
Yeah,
Well,
just
so-
over a
so-
whale under.
Yeah,
So-
okay. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage. It can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature. We've already
So it's just me.
Featherfall's already over. Yeah.
Just me. That's
Yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
landed yet. So if everybody's standing on top of him, then yeah, it's already stopped on
By
us.
the way, this is also a 20-foot by 20-foot platform that you can move around and fight on.
Which is great if we could get them close enough to us.
Yeah.
They can still fly. They're still not gonna, it's more advantageous for them to just fly down and use their spines rather than get too close.
So
to
maybe
them.
we should just cancel
Cancel
and
it.
go.
Okay.
Well,
But he would have to do it on his turn.
It doesn't actually say for me to be able to cancel it early. It just says for when we
If you
land.
landed on solid ground,
Yeah, but he hasn't
when-
though.
he hasn't. No,
We're not. It doesn't say solid ground. It just says when the creature lands.
lands. Technically, you are standing on top of him. You have
Yes.
landed.
He's solid ground.
Yes.
25.
You're our rock.
Standing on the rock, I cannot fall.
Yes, you're falling.
I'm not falling, he is. And he takes the damage. It still applies.
Max falling is 20d6 damage. Okay.
20d6, so maximum of 120.
that's why I said max.
Yeah.
As little as 20.
Oh, please roll all that dice in your
The one time we were.
No.
Oh.
You're gonna physically get out those
I
dice.
will roll it. I knew
You're
there
gonna
was
feel
a
like
reason I
Shadowrun.
brought
It's
this.
Shadowrun now. It's 2086. This is not a good roll for Shadowrun, but you know what?
What was your
All right.
initiative? Have you gone?
That's what I'm wondering. It's been so long since I've had a turn.
This has been a screwy round. So
No,
I've turned
Dr.
into a
Faust is
whale.
19, so
Okay, so he's
yeah,
already
you
gone.
turned
Okay,
into
so-
a whale.
And
What
what's
have I done
next?
on my turn? What?
Thorby, we
You
haven't even
mind
gotten back
slivered.
to you
You
yet.
mind slivered the dude next to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mind sliver. I
No, you
used
witch
witch
bolt.
bolt.
Oh, which
Witch
one?
bolt.
Sorry.
You
yes,
used the
yes.
witch bolt. Yeah.
Yes.
We're still
Okay.
in the first round of combat.
It took a long time. You're just, yeah.
We haven't even completed the
No,
first
I was
round.
dealing with all the 12 guys firing, and they were just
Yeah.
talking in between that.
Yeah.
Now it's
Now we have to start.
Gypsy with nothing, and then now it's Fester. Fester.
Got a bow.
You can now shoot. Legitimately.
You're now standing on a giant whale.
in midair. Shooting it.
Again,
He's
flying.
got a heavy crossbow.
I'm just like,
Use it.
well,
He can take a shot.
All right.
Use
They
it. The
You gotta
guy
shoot the one that's already been injured.
probably the one by
Huh?
turn.
Yeah.
Shoot that one. All right.
Heavy crossbow.
oh my god, what a show I'm watching.
I want someone to animate this.
What do you match?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you killed it.
Don't even get to start it. Oh.
Hey, 11. Or
Fine. Roll the d20.
Yay!
Bludgeoning? Or no, piercing.
Oh.
Piercing.
Didn't count on sitting there. There you go.
17.
Was it magical? No.
No.
Not that it matters. Roll damage twice, add them together, roll on the major injury chart. I'm sure you would have gotten more than 3 points.
What was
Yeah.
major injury been?
Yeah, we won't
Major
know.
injury.
Did its arm fall off or something? Like,
12.
I like that one.
that's cool.
The creature is disadvantaged on Constitution and Death saving throws.
Hey,
God.
don't come back.
definitely dead.
Definitely dead. Yeah, that's how it works.
Dead. My devil.
It's extra
Dead.
dead.
My devil. Or much more fun.
Done.
Now we're back to Eris. Boy, that plan went south quick, didn't it?
No, it didn't. I got us over land.
Yeah,
As far as I'm
She-
concerned.
she
that
followed
was her.
requirement.
One goal.
As far as I'm
So what
Oh,
happens if you
one
set
shot.
on fire?
And you did
Is there any in a swinging range of your
Splashdown?
sword?
Yeah, is there anything close enough to me for me to swing with it?
No, they are all at least 20 feet out.
Alright, well, I hate using my crossbow, but I hate not doing anything more.
You got silver ones?
No, I don't have to.
I should have handed my silver over before. Although my arrows, I don't know. Would the arrows I've never read about working a crossbow.
All right.
I said I've read
She's
it.
shooting crossbow at a
Silver
devil.
arrow.
No,
And I really
regular
hate
arrows
using my
might-
crossbow, I missed.
Technically,
Okay.
a longbow might work on a heavy
Phew.
crossbow, but not.
Alright.
I mean, you're following. It's hard to
Do I
hit.
have to do another try?
No.
The fear.
I thought it was the end of the next.
Oh yes, you are at the end of the next round.
Yeah, 'cause I went already.
So you're next. You're near. Now, next is we decided Arion and then Faust.
Mm-hmm.
But she started.
Yeah, I
yes.
tried to
Are you
shoot.
trying to look up with you?
I heard
Because
my
she
crossbow.
started this next round.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, we're in the okay. Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
started-
No, I'm still going last.
Yeah,
because
he's
I-
still
He's
rolled
last
up.
in this
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Yeah,
He did, yeah.
Round
I felt.
fight.
Anyways, Arion.
I need it. I'm so bad at Naomi.
I knew I marked that for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come sing dogs.
Nothing for Eric.
Ah,
I mean, it's spreading color.
I'm gonna save him.
Save who?
I'm gonna drink my invisible potion
Okay.
while riding the back of this whip.
We're going crazy.
Why are we invisible?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it? Would
What
that
does
turn the
invisible do?
entire
That means
drinking? Oh, I should have turned invisible before becoming a whale. I actually
Feed the
have that
potion
as
to
a
the
thing.
whale. No.
You've been an invisible
Down the
whale.
hole.
Sure.
Invisible sperm whale.
I have the ability to do it. Please don't put the invisibility potion down my blowhole.
Or just save it for another time. You know, you could.
Why
It'd be
are you
more
invisible?
useful.
Especially once you get on
Because
the
it would
ground
be
and you're
harder
already
for them to
surrounded, you
hit
know.
me.
wait for that till we're on the ground.
Okay,
Yeah.
true. But I'm still gonna use
Should
my
I
bow.
ace the whale?
Okay.
For what?
I
What
don't
for-
care. An extra attack.
Kinda spicy.
Mm.
Okay.
What are my attacks like?
11.
Crush
11 misses. Alright. Next is Dr. Faust.
Okay. So let's see. Can I get as many of them as I can with a 15-foot cone?
From your position, you are underneath, right?
No.
No,
No,
he's-
you are.
That's just.
He's right
For
there.
a
He can walk
He's right
anywhere on the whale.
there. He's right
Okay.
there.
He's right there.
Which is not super accurate to confirm.
I can climb
No.
under the whale if I need to.
15-foot cone.
Did I
Yes.
not do that?
You could hit these three or these three.
Okay.
Don't you still have your witch bolt? You were concentrating on that.
That was
Wait a
apparently
second.
ended when he died.
Oh, when he died, okay.
Yes.
Unfortunately, these are all 5 feet away. Ooh, I have a 10-foot radius weapon. So you have a 10-foot radius weapon. You can technically.
From you, they're actually like 20 feet away.
That's
but
what
I
he
guess
had
they're
said,
gonna-
20.
Yeah. They're
they
firing
were
at a distance
20.
from their spines.
They were 20.
At this point, you've actually fallen during your turn, so you're
Oh,
now
good point.
below them.
That's true.
But
So-
we've kind of floated.
I can cast Dispel Magic to get rid of Featherfall.
Would your dispel magic also get rid of this polymorph though?
No, because it
Okay.
says
Higher level spell.
specify a magical effect.
A single magical effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're technically however far are you for fallen in your
60
60
feet.
feet.
60 feet. Yeah, you're 60 feet below them now.
Oh, because they haven't caught.
Yeah.
They have to
they
move.
fire and then they have to move with you. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, and wait, you said their fly speed's 40 feet.
40 feet. Yeah.
They can still fire within 20 feet.
Ow.
But wait, but
It won't be a rum
But they're
next
20 feet away right now. It's going to be additive. Right? They're 20 feet away now. We've fallen 60 feet. And so then they can only move 40 feet. So when they move their 40, they're still 40 feet away.
The
vertically.
next turn. That's
Ooh,
right.
Yeah.
Math.
That's
Break the
At this rate, you might as
DM
well.
Wait. That technically that already applies to this round.
Might as well just give up and wait till we hit the ground. And then you can have more fun at that point.
Party falls, everyone dies.
Except for her.
Ah, true.
I shall make it.
You just go way
You'll find
off
out
into the
your
distance.
friends.
On
Like,
that note, I'm
She's
gonna
like
wash my hands.
slowly galloping through the air, like
you
a
find some of your
reindeer
characters in
pulling
the
a-
junkyard.
You're like, and this is my new home.
I guess I should look up falling damage of something on a falling thing.
Well, that depends upon how much the blubber of the whale actually absorbs the fall damage.
I still have this
Technically,
bouncy house idea. It would like
Yeah.
flatten out
So
and
can I
then
not
going
use
back up, and
15
everyone's
foot
like,
cone?
wee.
Because they're too
No,
far away.
they're too far away.
You have that
How
10
high up would it throw
Yes.
everyone anyway?
Oh, man.
Everyone in the tent!
I mean, I definitely have to ritually cast the tent, but
Oh, never
yeah.
mind.
Even then, it takes normally 10 minutes anyway. So, yeah,
Yeah, we're.
And you're not Order of the Scribe, right?
no.
Oh.
Oh,
Leonard's tiny hut! Everyone in!
Magical tent appears on the back of a sperm whale
while falling through the.
while falling through the air slowly.
In hell. In hell.
Surrounded by.
And a pot of petunias is thrown out of the tent.
Surrounded by demons.
If the tent's inside the whale, then we could find Pinocchio in there.
Yeah.
Okay, we find Geppetto in there. Sorry.
I was about to say, who's Geppetto?
Alright, what are we doing in this ridiculousness?
All right. In that case,
It's
We broke the DM.
physics, science has broken everything.
Here,
I
I have an idea. It is 3 minutes till 8.
Yes.
Let us land, and then you will have some time to figure out what atrocities you can throw at us.
Gently throw at
Let
us.
us-
Or I could just pause you in the air and so until next time.
You could do that. And
You're-
then he gets to spend the rest of the next 2 weeks figuring out how he's going to attack us.
all right.
Hey,
And we'll end on my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, pause on my turn.
Dash.
That would use their action.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, for double
True.
fly speed. So 80 feet.
So they lose a turn to attack, but then the next turn they can attack, and then so they can attack every other turn as opposed to then just looking out of distance. However, this whole entire flight, we
Yeah,
dropped down to
true.
350.
Until next time,
We
happy
just-
gaming. Bye bye.